live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I wanted the mic to be closer, but it gets in the shot. I don't know how I did the angle last time, but who's to say? Oh, wrong.
All right, can't wait to play Mario Kart badly.
There we go. All right. I haven't played kart in a minute. Like, I think since last time, like, me, you, and Will played, like, months ago.
I think it's, yeah. I mean, the last time I played kart, it was definitely here, with you.
Oh, for sure.
So.
Alright.
Oof. Okay. Remember, so, like, which one's accelerate again?
Huh?
Which one's accelerate again?
Hey.
Okay.
Are you switching it up?
Yeah, you know, it's just, like, good to change it up every once in a while. It's just really a baby Rosalina, like, vibe today.
I catch you throwing at me. What's the one I normally use? I guess this is fine. It's good all around. Like my favorite snowboard in Snowboard Kids.
Whoops, I started looking at... Okay, this seems pretty balanced. Alright.
Alright, so what do we need stars? There's one that we don't have. Yeah.
So is L jump or R jump?
R.
Okay. I believe I'm only on 2 of 3. It feels like it's been a while longer.
Yeah, I gotta remember with this. 'Cause I've been playing the phone one a lot, where it's 2 laps, and I have to just remind myself not to like stop when I hit the 3rd lap. It's not conducive to winning, I've found.
I mean, almost nothing about my attitude is conducive to winning. That's why I'm in 10th place right now. I didn't even know how I was doing, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'm in 10th place right now? My dumb fucking ass wasn't even paying attention. Like, I don't know. I'm an extremely non-competitive person. Which is not, like, a useful skill.
It is in the art of making friends.
I'm very good at making friends.
I've gotten better over the years.
You know what? I know everybody's got social anxiety these days. Not me, baby. Never had it. You know.
And, you know, I love that for you.
Okay. Fifth. I could honestly say it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse for me.
Oh my god! So I watched this movie the other day.
Okay. What movie?
So I saw part of it on the Surf's TV stream, and then I was like,
but what was the movie?
It's Assassination. Is either Assassin or Assassination 33 AD.
Okay, so it's about somebody killing Jesus Christ.
It is exactly that.
Okay. I'm sold already.
Right. It's about evil Muslims played by.
But they didn't even have Muslims.
No, the thing is, it's not about.
Just evil Arabs?
No. It's about time travel, baby.
Okay, so Muslims, do they know that Muslims believe in Jesus?
Oh, they definitely address that.
Okay.
In a profoundly stupid way. So it's about a bunch of like cartoonishly evil Muslims played by you know, presumably Southern California Latinos.
Okay.
Who find out that this scientist has invented time travel, and so they kidnap him and make him let them use the time travel to go back in time and kill Jesus. And you know, it's a completely unhinged movie, as you might guess. It's extraordinarily convoluted, and like it just glosses over like. I mean, I don't know. You can guess. I don't know. It's a fun watch because it is absolutely unhinged.
I mean, I do like all things unhinged.
Right. And it has that special sauce that makes a bad movie fun, which is that, you know,
it's colorful.
Well, that, but like the people who are making it, like, can't know it's bad.
Oh no, it has to be.
They have
naive camp, baby.
Right, like they have to think that they are making art.
Yeah.
And just fail at it.
Yes, that's why I'm obsessed with the movie William.
Shit, I used that too early. I fucked up. That was a bad fuck up. Okay. You said William?
Yeah, I've told you about that, right? My favorite ever movie going experience.
Nah, I'm not familiar. Fuck.
All right. So the year was 2019. The world was extremely different.
Yes.
And okay, so I was hanging out at the Creek, and my buddy David Spector says, "Hey, Kattoo, you want to go watch this bad movie? Like, me and my friend were gonna go check out this really shitty movie." And I was like,
"Fuck, dude."
Yes,
yeah.
yes. It wasn't even a strong yes. Actually, it was more like a, I'm not doing anything else tonight. You know?
I got time.
Yeah. Less of a strong yes, more of a why not?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll check out a shitty movie. Like, I like shitty movies.
Yeah.
So, it's me, David, Jacob, and David's friend Lily, who I met that night. And Jacob is holding our... So, he explains the premise of the movie, alright? So, it's about a Neanderthal who was adopted and raised by humans. Sold, okay? That sounds incredible. Can't wait to see it. So, we show up at this movie, and the three of us are going, and we're getting, like, snacks before the movie starts, and Jacob is holding our seats. Now, what we do not know is that So this is the premiere of this movie in like this West Village theater. And the director's actually there.
Oh, good.
And he'll be answering questions after the movie. And he is sitting right behind us.
Amazing.
But we did not know this because we were all getting snacks. Jacob was the only one who knew this, and he tried to warn us through text messages, but we were not looking at our phones.
You're in a movie. You're not rude.
Theater. We were all in the movie theater.
Yeah.
So we're at this movie, and this movie. Okay, so this movie is directed by some guy named Tim Disney. Yes, that Disney.
Amazing.
But no, this is not a Disney picture. He couldn't get his fucking family's giant movie studio to do his fucking vanity project.
Not even like on one of their like, you know, little like fucking Touchstone South or whatever.
Oh, it was really bad.
Like no, not even their like fucking D League.
It
like,
was really, really bad.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah, it's like basically the story of this Neanderthal who like was cloned from Neanderthal DNA by these like human scientists, and then the main drama is like the human scientists going through divorce, and like the husband leaves the wife for one of his hot grad students, and then the Neanderthal can't pass his SATs, so he fucks his dad's grad student girlfriend.
Okay.
Chad.
Right, yes.
And then at the end of the movie, he commits suicide by car.
Well, that is a set of sentences.
Yes. That is how the movie ends. I am skipping a lot of stuff that happened.
I imagine so, yeah.
What I am not skipping is how fucking hilarious I found that movie. Like, we were cracking up the entire time, making jokes. And, like, at one point I got shushed. Look.
Your voice carries.
My people like to talk in the movies. By that I mean annoying people. But I was like, oh, it's fine. The guy behind me is on his phone.
Right.
Or, like, making out with his girlfriend or whatever. But that was the fucking director. No. Maybe. I don't know. He was an asshole, so that totally could have happened.
Yeah. He'd seen the movie before.
Yeah, he'd seen the movie before. But, so, at the end, there's the Q&A. I did not know that this Q&A was going to be happening. And the director is sitting directly behind us, hearing me and my, like, asshole comedy friends be shitty about his movie the entire fucking time.
Oh, my God.
And, like, first of all, this was not a comedy. Like, he was dead serious about this movie. And
it's
everyone in the audience, except for him, was like his family and friends. Like, they were all super supportive. We were the only fucking
not supportive
assholes.
Enough to release it through any of Disney's companies.
Yeah. We were the only fucking assholes who were there for fun. And, what a time.
It sounds honestly incredible.
It was. Like, what I would give to be in that situation again.
Yeah. No, I love like the great, like the bad movie communal experience. Like, I mean, there's ones where I knew what to expect going in. Like, you know, I went to a screening of The Room. That was, you know, a lot of fun. You know, shit like that. But one kind of one kind of sublime bad movie experience was so like summer after freshman year of college, our air conditioning broke, so we went to the Dollar Theater to like get cool. It was July in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So we're at the $1.50 theater. We were just like, what movie is now? Vacancy is the answer to that question. With Luke Wilson and I think maybe Kate Beckinsale. And it's about a couple. I don't remember if they're divorced or divorcing, but they have to travel together for some reason. And they go to like their car has trouble, and so they go to this motel, hence the title Vacancy.
Okay.
It's, it's a little shitty roadside motel, where killers who dress kind of like Slipknot chase them and try to kill them.
Nice.
And so this is like a fucking midweek afternoon in July or whatever, and it's Vacancy, a movie that no one was trying to see at like $1.50 theater, and so it's like me and like 3 friends, and then like a random couple toward the back of the theater, and the couple, like we were making jokes to each other, but we were trying not to disturb their date. Mm-hmm. But like, when you're making jokes, you start getting louder and louder, especially if you're going back and forth. And then like at some point, I said like I made a joke loud enough they heard, and I just heard them laughing.
Yeah.
And so we were just like, oh, done. Now it's on.
I would have like started that from the beginning.
We just went for it.
Because part of me is like, do not fuck, okay? Do not fuck. I know this is a mostly empty theater, but it is not an empty theater.
That's factual.
Do not fuck.
Oh my god.
You know what? I had really bad luck last time, so I'm going back to my main. Is this cute?
I'm sticking with my tried and true. Where are ya?
No, I need it to be cute. Oh, Comet, that's the name of my roommate's cat, so. I guess that one. Ugh, but that clashes.
While you're looking there, I'm going to check the chat.
Okay. Ooh, can you also get me another seltzer?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, well that's adorable. I'm increasingly aware that I'm on camera. This is why basically everyone... I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something about how, like, I feel like, that one Margaret Atwood quote about the unseen viewer or whatever. Well, Stevie's checking the chat. What am I going to do? I'm going to unfriend someone on Facebook who keeps asking me to like their MLM thing. It's not letting me do that, but... Frizzle Smooth?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I mean, granted, like, so the one that is in the main comparison, like, sets going around Twitter is, like, the new main character of the new show is, like, her younger sister or something. And there's...
Why? Did a drawing get too old?
I guess. So they show, there's this, I haven't seen the show, obviously, but there's this screenshot of her, with, of them two together, and so her design still has the curly hair and, you know, vaguely Semitic nose.
Yeah. Look, I don't need to know what Miss Frizzle looks like. I'm living her life every day.
Right. Yeah.
As a curly.
You got curly hair. You have a school bus. Sometimes you shrink it down. Yeah, we've all been there. But like. Yeah.
Look, I don't think it's inaccurate to say I have Miss Frizzle energy.
You do. You do, yeah. If anybody was going to quit their day job and become, you know,
and become a teacher, something that is absolutely a day job.
Well, quit their current day job and become a magic teacher with a superpowered bus. It's not like she just like teaches math. It's not, you know, the normal math class. You know, it's the magic school bus.
So something I've been thinking about a lot recently that I just thought about again because I, like, was on Twitter when you were in the bathroom checking the chat, whatever it is you do.
I did both of those things. Yeah.
So when you were doing that, I was on Twitter.
Yep.
And like I was thinking about the Batman podcast.
Yes, yeah. First 3 episodes are out, by the way. Anybody watching? There's not many people watching tonight, or at least so far.
Was there anything in the chat?
Not yet. Not yet. The thing is, like, I do tend to get like. My regular...
I think you would have told me because I love to interact with strangers.
Right, yes. But my most regular viewers tend to come on, like, you know, closer to, like, midnight 1.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. You are a late night guy.
Right. I mean, I still start early because I'm trying to get in the habit of not being such a late night guy. But, like, you know... Oh, my God, you beat me... Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decidedly. Mm-hmm. I did not do so well. But, yeah. So, you're on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. And, like, you know, and thinking about the difference, this is something that I've only ever thought of recently because I watched the freaking 90s Batman movies for your podcast.
Yes.
Like, the difference between 90s superhero movies and modern, like, superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
And how, like, since modern superhero movies are for everyone and they're trying to they're also, like, for no one, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, okay. So this is where I'm really trying to go with this conversation. Not fully sure how to steer it there. Do you think that there's going to be, like, a second Hays Code era? Like...
No.
Like, general censorship?
No.
Because it sometimes feels like that's what we're working towards.
No,
you know?
I don't think so. I think right now, basically, like...
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, even with stuff like some really big... but extremely profitable social media corporations like, you know, Twitch, the one we're on right now, or TikTok, are the two that I could think of. Like, basically every single thing you make has to be kind of palatable to children.
Yeah, I mean, I get, you know, like, Twitch is weird, right? Because there are certain things that under that kind of directive you'd expect to not be allowed that are totally allowed. And there are some things that, like, I guess because of, you know, they probably did, like, user surveys and shit, and, like, you know, listen to the loudest complainers on certain specific issues, right? Because it's just, like, you can, like, you can't do anything illegal, which makes sense, especially because it is a platform kind of geared toward young, you know, children and teens. But, like, you know, but you can, like, there are a lot of things you can do that are fine, or that you can show, that you can say, like, a lot of, you know, a lot of the biggest people, like, swear constantly, which is, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, when I say it's for kids, I mean it's for, like, 12-year-olds who use the N-word.
Right, yes.
White 12-year-olds use the N-word.
Yes. And, so there's that, but, like, you know, but, like, the new rules that started in January, like, you're not allowed to call anybody a simp.
Not allowed to call anybody a simp?
No, you can't call somebody a simp or a virgin as an insult.
Why? Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
what?
Yeah.
Why? You can't call... Okay, so I don't like the word simp for a variety of reasons, which I can get into. But you can't call anybody a virgin?
As an insult.
Okay, like, what if you, when you were in college, made an entire playlist for your good friend and of songs about, like, being a virgin or losing your virginity because you didn't fully believe that he lost it, and then played it at his birthday party? Would that be allowed?
Well, you get DMCA'd, first of all.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of those songs. Yeah. I mean, I think aside from the DMCA thing, I think it'd probably be fine as long as you didn't call him a virgin in a disparaging way.
But, like, I would like to call lots of people a virgin.
Right, like you can't do the clueless thing of, like, you're a virgin.
You're a virgin and you can't try it.
Yeah, so it's like, you can, you know, tell someone, suck my fucking dick or whatever, but you cannot call them a simp.
So, but, like, can white people still say the N-word?
So, no. They did.
Okay.
And what's annoying about it, but makes sense, because...
So, I can't call someone a virgin. Can I call them a whore?
I don't know.
Can I call them a Madonna to, like, fully, like, set in the Madonna horror complex that most guys on this app definitely have?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the rule expert, but, like, you know, but as far as the slur thing, right? Like, so it makes sense why they did kind of a blanket ban of any form of the N-word in chat.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, largely anonymous, you know. The amount of work, like, it's not like they're gonna have you, like, submit your ID so you can get your nigga card. But, like,
they should. That would be
it'd be very funny to me.
That would be so funny.
It would be like
okay.
Tucker Carlson would.
You want to say
Tucker Carlson, like, would actually dislodge that shit that he's been trying to get out on air for, like, his entire career.
It's like, okay, where's a picture of you at the cookout?
Right.
Where's the picture?
But, you know, black streamers are allowed to say it on camera.
But, like, so they test for, like, the white accent. They're like, you don't got a black accent? Sorry.
Well, I mean, I think it's just, like, on camera they can see if you're black, you know?
So
but
they're
in the
training
chat,
algorithms to check if people are black.
Well, the thing is, I think that would kind of have to...
I'm gonna make this sound bad no matter what, for starters.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, it's like these annoying questions because, you know, the logic behind it makes sense, but it's just like, yeah, like, how do you solve this problem?
Yeah.
But, like, in general with, so what got us on topic? We're talking about something with censorship. Oh, Hays Code.
Do you think we're moving towards a new Hays Code era?
No.
Where instead of where things have to meet a general standard of family friendliness,
I don't. And
I feel like it does feel like we're moving there.
The thing is, I think that, like, there's always going to be family films and TV shows and 4-quarter pictures that are meant to appeal to everybody, and they're going to be, to some extent, sanitized. We're not going to go back to an era where the 4-quarter picture has, you know, some shit where you go, oh, wait a fucking minute, did you just say that? Like when you, like, watch, you know, an 80s family film and you're like, oh, they just had that conversation, you know what I mean? Like
that's for the parents.
Right, but where it's, like, less subtle, right? Like, there's always gonna be something for the parents, but, like, kind of where, like, children are having conversations about, like, fucking or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That's not gonna come back, and I don't have a problem with that, honestly. But that's really a financially motivated decision more than anything else. Not like an imposition from above. I think as far as a lot of the culture war shit goes, I think...
Well, it's less about culture war shit and more about, like, the margins to make money on entertainment now are so small that to make any money, it has to have the broadest mass appeal possible. True. And if it doesn't, like, you're fucking shit, you know?
Well, I mean, it really...
So that's what I actually do think it's financially motivated and not...
Well, it's a little
brought from above, but that is not reassuring to me whatsoever.
No, well, it's also like I think we're gonna eventually reach some kind of equilibrium when there is basically. I think a lot of producers, especially older ones, have not yet come to the realization of how cheap it is to, like, make a good product now. Like, so, you know, they have this very, like, this mentality of oh, we need to do these safe sort of franchise pictures, but they're spending, you know, 8 fuck tons of money per movie, and I think eventually there's going to be some project, and I don't know what it's going to be.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay.
And you're going to hate me for saying Joker.
Okay.
Joker was like
a mid-budget,
relatively...
Yeah, it's like a mid-budget...
A mid-budget movie that fucking crushed.
It crushed. But, like, you know, I'm talking about more like something that is not tied to a franchise, where it's like, oh, like some...
I would love to see something that's not tied to a franchise crush like Joker.
Yeah, well...
Oh my god, I was doing so well, and then I moved back like fucking 3 spaces in the last... Did you see that?
No, because I was watching my own screen.
Did you see that No.
I didn't.
Audience, did you see that bullshit?
Okay. Yeah, but so basically...
Audience of 0, did you see that fucking bullshit?
So at a certain point, I think like some enterprising producer is going to realize that, like, hey, if we give, you know, Avengers 28 Still Avenging, like, you know, a $1.7 billion budget instead of a $1.8 billion budget, and we take that extra $100 million and we give 100 fucking hungry film people $1 million to make indie pictures, like, something out of that is going to be worthwhile, and it's a rounding error for us. Like, somebody's going to come to that realization and something is going to stick. Like, somebody's going to be able to make that movie. The thing is, like, financing is incredibly hard to come by, but, like, you know, one day somebody's going to realize that if they take the rounding error from, you know, from like...
what makes you think that rounding error is going to go to aspiring young creators and it's not going to go to, like, fucking 110 Disneys?
I didn't. I mean, that was just like a hypothetical.
I'm very, like, not optimistic about the film.
No, no, same. I worked in it for, like, a long time. What I think is that, like, I think that most of it will go to fail sons, fail nephews. Yeah. You know, Louise's Linton. And people like that, but, like,
and Tim Disney, my man,
Timothy Disney, and but, like, if out of that say it's 100. It's a number I fucking made up. But like, say they do give like 100 people $1 million to make like.
I think I should be
a film.
I won't make a film.
Even if 8,
I just would like it.
Even if 90 of them are, you know, various trust fund fail children, who were like, making a movie sounds fun. You know, the remaining 10, something in there could be dope. I don't know. Like, but I think there's gonna be more of giving it a shot, just because, like, you know, things are getting stagnant, and like somebody is gonna come through with something interesting, and everybody's gonna try to capture that lightning in a bottle. The same way that, like, in the early '90s, bless you,
thank you.
with, like, you know, when like Kevin Smith and Quentin Tarantino and all those people, you know, made their first films at like in their like early to mid 20s with, like, you know, credit card debt and, you know, duct tape.
Damn, I'm in my mid 20s. I got credit card debt and I got duct tape at home.
Right. And it was so much more expensive to do it back then too. Like, Clerks cost, I think, like $22,000 or something, which was like nothing for a, you know, a feature film, especially, you know, shot on actual film, which is what you had to do back then. Like, now, like, the next Kevin Smith, you know, could make, like, you know, who has a shitty job but a boss that will let him film there, or her film there, or them film there, you know, could do it, you know, for basically nothing, with, like, you know, two iPhones and a tripod.
I actually saw a really interesting project recently. This is a television. This is not a movie. This is a TV show.
Right.
It's How To with John.
I haven't watched it yet. I've heard it's very good.
Yeah. Very interesting. So when it comes to just like that kind of like, because this is just like a fucking autistic guy that films everything, and he like edited. There is a point to it, and it's extremely compelling. I watched it last Friday when I made risotto.
Nice. Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to it. I just keep forgetting.
Okay, but like, me saying autistic in that tone of voice is probably worse for society than me calling someone a virgin as an insult.
I agree. But I'm not running Twitch.com. You know, I'm not whichever Bezos lackey is.
I haven't wanted to call someone a virgin as an insult in years.
No, I think it's
because
stupid.
I'm in my mid-20s.
Right.
But I want to so bad right now.
Right, just because you're not supposed to.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, it's a dumb rule, but like, I'm guessing whatever like user surveys, you know, there were a bunch of like fucking incels being like, I'm so sick of you know, Hassan Piker calling people virgins and simps on his stream. He needs to be banned for hurting my tiny little feelings. And
look, I am literally the fucking incel house mom, okay? I get to bully my sons.
Right. God, I wonder how quickly the Loud Boys could get banned from Twitch. I'd say within 3 streams. Like, if they put their hearts to it, I think they could do 1.
If they were trying to get banned, they'd get banned immediately. Like,
right.
What are you talking about?
But if they just
be like, oh, that's like, oh, y'all are fucking virgins. Like, yeah. What are you talking about? They get banned immediately. What do you mean 3 streams?
I was being generous. I said within 3 streams.
Yeah.
You know.
If they were trying actively not to get banned.
Hold on a second. I gotta pee. I don't know. I feel like I didn't have to pee this much last night when I was drinking.
I'm so tempted to like be like, hey Dalton, come on stream and see how quickly we can get banned.
Huh. But like also in terms of like the whole censorship discussion and shit, like honestly, it's a lot of the shit going on right now is just like it's fucking kayfabe. It's wrestling bullshit. Because both political parties in the U.S. and their you know adherents like know that like neither party is going to like really do anything, and so to like maintain the illusion that there is some sort of existential fight going on, they have to argue over
Wait, I have a
this
question,
nonsense.
and this is like 100% serious. When you left, were we not talking about how long it would take some of our friends to say a slur on Twitch?
I said get banned. I didn't say a slur. I mean, you know, is that one of the reasons they might get banned? Who's to say? But like, I think that they could get banned without saying a slur.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't like know for sure like what you could get banned for.
I mean, you know.
So what slurs am I allowed to say?
Whichever ones apply to you, I guess.
Okay. But like, so if I were to say like something that like could maybe apply to me.
I don't know. I'm not Twitch's legal team.
So like, let's say I call someone like a stupid dyke.
Right.
Like, am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause like, am I I'm definitely dykey.
I mean, you're a woman who likes women. That's
Yeah. That's.
But
I would consider that to be extremely dykey, actually.
You know, I feel like
You know who likes other women? Dykes.
that's the rumor. But like as a straight man, I have no say in that whole.
No,
discussion.
I'm not asking you as a straight man. I'm asking you as a Twitch streamer.
Yeah. Well, as a streamer, I have no fucking idea.
Right.
You know. I know specifically that I'm allowed to say nigga as long as I'm on camera.
You're like, look,
and can be identified.
I know the important one.
For me, yeah.
I'm just like, okay, do I look dykey enough to say dyke on screen?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, is there something that's like, okay, we see that she's wearing like a kind of baggy button down and sweats, nice, but at the same time, long hair and nail polish. I don't know, man.
The great mysteries of our time. Just as far as like the initial discussion about like Hays Code style censorship, like I think that like companies will like continue turning up and down the dial to like whatever's going to generate them controversy for the week. Like, you know, at this point, the most profitable thing is to do some like pointless overture toward, you know, what people are now calling wokeness, and in the 90s called political correctness or whatever. Just like some increasingly pointless nod to nothing, and then like watching the right wing just like dookie a shooter over the most pointless shit that like, and like their imagined like situation where like the left was clamoring for this, when like it's shit that nobody gave a shit about Mr. Potato Head or Potato Head or whatever.
That was a marketing thing.
Right. It was, oh, these toys aren't selling. Let's just, like, do this, like...
The right doesn't give a shit either.
No, but they like to perform outrage.
Yeah, so does the left. Being angry is fun. I think
being angry is fun.
We as a society would be a lot happier and healthier if we just admitted that, like, being angry is fun. Like, it's not, you know, unfair on me if someone makes me angry. No. If somebody makes me angry, I'm having the time of my life. That's why I'm also, like, again, 2 people passed me right before I fucking started.
I did see that.
Right before. And now I'm down to 6? What? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like nobody gives a shit about Potato Head. They just were like, oh, we are not selling a lot of Potato Heads. Let's take the word Mister off the box. We'll save ourselves like 2 cents a unit on ink, and then
it was totally for attention. Are you kidding me?
Well,
they're like she's. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the gender binary.
Well,
they're gender neutral now.
Well, the thing is they didn't even do that. That's the dumb thing about it, is that, like, it was. They
No, I swear to God, some clever fucking marketing person posted, like, a troll post on Reddit being like, y'all seen this shit?
No, absolutely. They did it to get controversy off of nothing. But it's even more nothing than what it initially seemed, because it's not like they renamed Mr. Potato Head just Potato Head, right? What they did was, like, instead of the line being called Mr. Potato Head and, like, Mrs. Potato Head being of the Mr. Potato Head line, they renamed the line Potato Head. So at the top of the box, it says Potato Head, and then at the bottom of the box, if you get Mr., it says Mr. Potato Head. If you get Mrs., it says Mrs.
I didn't know this because I was I was like, well, this shit is clearly a fucking grift.
Yeah, no, I found it out, like, incidentally. I wasn't, like, doing my research on what the Potato Head controversy, you know, what the progress was.
It's not like I know smart things. Like, the reason I don't know this shit is because my brain is so fucking backed up with, like fucking random shit I need to know for my job, you know?
Which I think is healthy.
Like, the amount of, like, my job, and also, like, possibly every job, definitely every job I've had, that is just, like, having random information ready to pull out at any time, you know?
Yeah.
And it definitely wastes brain power. I had a real conversation with, I'll name drop, Kelly and Luke Bralia. Kelly Taylor and Luke Bralia, they're not married.
For the audience, yeah.
Yeah. So I was talking to fucking my friends Kelly and Luke, and we were talking about someone
Good
we
people,
know, and
I
they're
like
like,
them.
oh, how does she have time to be so angry and so invested in all of these different social causes? And I'm like, sister's never had a job. Like, that's it. Like, I spend so much of my day being angry about dumb, inconsequential not even being angry, but just, like, thinking about dumb, inconsequential bullshit, you know?
Yeah. No, sometimes I just have to talk to my family to, like, remind myself what of the things that are on my mind on a given day are, important, and what are the dumbest things. Because the second that someone in my family, because my family is pretty well informed generally, the second that they say, who? I'm like, good.
Right.
You know, keeps me grounded.
I could do that, but I'm, like, constantly shocked at, like, what fuckers, like, my dad knows about. You know? Like,
Yeah, but then, like, were both your parents in politics or just your mom?
I mean, they both live in D.C.
True.
You know, it's not exactly a huge world. What? Land shit? Well, I gotta get some better wheels, baby. Oh, god damn it, this is a sick ass fucking build. Is there any of these that'll bring my speed up? Okay.
Speaking of builds, one thing I've been doing for fun in Hades is seeing how many gods I can get on one build. Because
4, maybe 5.
you can. I've gotten 6, I think.
Yeah.
Because if you use the keepsakes, you can.
Yeah.
You can bypass it. Like if you get enough in like Tartarus, and then you just keep stacking, which can create some very fun and overpowered builds.
Sure.
Like if you have like something with like Doom, Chill, Hangover, Weak.
Yes, I'm so big. Sorry.
Like Doom, Chill, Hangover, Weak, and Lightning. Then it's just like, oh, this is like trivial.
Fuck you, bitch. That would be fun to get, like, yeah, all of them. I mean, I like to do lots of different stuff, but I'm so set on just, like, maxing out physical damage.
Yeah.
I like physical damage. I like any, like, kind of defensive boons. I like taking advantage of... We should be talking about this while playing Hades instead of talking about this while playing a completely different game.
Yeah, maybe after this
Maybe.
race. Fine.
Ah!
You're welcome.
Yeah, I haven't been doing a ton of gaming recently. I've been kind of keeping up with my Animal Crossing time.
Yeah, I've been trying to remember that because I kept forgetting because I've been playing a lot of Hades on stream, and especially like, you know.
Oh, my Animal Crossing time looks like shit. I let it go for long enough that I'm just like not fully committed to.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember to at least like get on every day. Oh shit, there's a meteor shower tonight. I gotta remember to get on tonight.
Damn, I wish you told me. I would have brought my Switch.
I totally forgot until literally just now. I saw it at like 10 this morning and then...
Well, if you get any repeat star recipes...
Oh, for sure.
I don't have that many, so... But I have plenty of star fragments on it.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely need more fragments. I think I might have all the recipes except for like seasonals. Oh, damn it.
You know what I need? I need that fucking Skyrim mod that makes you ass out. I don't know if you've seen that.
No. I don't know that much about like Skyrim.
I have it. I don't really play it because I have the one, like, whatever fucking Skyrim they have for the Switch is what I have.
Oh, like the one that was like free or whatever?
No.
Okay, different one. I know there was like some sort of free Skyrim spin-off or something.
No. I have an Elder Scrolls for the Switch that Johnny gave me.
Okay.
And I played it for like 10 minutes because I was in the mood to create a character.
Right, yeah.
And then never touched it again.
Yeah. I think, honestly, speaking of things where you can create a character, I hope that they, like the Tony Hawk re-release they did last year, I hope that, like there's rumors that it's coming to the Switch, but it hasn't been announced still, and I want it. I want it so bad. You know. not gonna dick my asshole.
Secret place, but I'm too stupid.
No! Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm really a solid 5th place cunt over here. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch?
You are. And that one actually, I'm not sure like where they fall on that one because I have heard, dude streamers say it.
Personally think I like the word a lot, and when I say it, I want everyone to know I'm not reclaiming that slip. I want to remain an insult, and the reason I do it is because I think bitch has lost a lot of its bite.
Right.
Because I call like my friends bitch all the time, and I love my friends. Just like Kris Jenner. Yeah. Oh my god! I went on a fucking this is semi-related. I went on this whole fucking rant about the Kardashians and the royal family at work today.
Okay.
So, we were talking about the royal family, and I was like, look, not to get political, but like, I really don't think there should be a monarchy. And my coworker was laughing at me, making fun of me, and he casually said, he's like, well, we've got the Kardashians, they're like our royalty. I'm like, yeah, but bitch, guess what? They don't get a fucking cent from my taxes. I mean, they're getting a lot of money from everyone. They're probably getting some money from me somehow. But, like, I'm not going to get fucking audited if I don't pay for, Kim K's law school.
True.
Like, if Kim wants to have a lavish-ass wedding...
She got to pay for it out of her own pocket.
She's got to pay for it out of her own pocket. Or, well, actually, it's going to be heavily sponsored. She doesn't have to pay for shit.
That's true. Well, I mean, I think the show's ending.
What's important
but
is
other
that
sponsors,
I don't have to pay for it.
So
I don't have to pay for it.
That is the moral. I'm not.
And that's the salient political point I made at the office today.
Nice.
That I think monarchy is stupid. Oh. Hot take.
Yeah. Honestly, like the right, like performing like outrage on behalf of the royals after that fucking interview that I don't give a shit about. Like,
yeah, I did not watch it.
I didn't either.
Because
it's like, oh my god, the royal family of England is racist. That's wild. Whoever would have guessed that the royal family, the inbred monarchy of one of the whitest countries on the planet of Earth is racist. Like that's wild.
Yeah.
Of course, they used to own. They stripped Africa of its resources. They still own so much of. Of course, fucking yes, duh. But like, the right wing, the Ben Shapiro and people like that being like, so they're disrespecting the monarchy, like the Queen of England. Of course, she was right. She had a curtsy in front of the Queen of England. It's like, dude, like.
Is Ben Shapiro a monarchist?
Right. No, a black person did something, so he had to oppose it. That's like, if a black person is not, like, agreeing with him or supporting what he likes, then they are evil, and he must oppose whatever they say. Like, you know, these are the same people who are like, anytime that...
But Meghan Markle's literally hot.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry.
But it's just like, you know, anytime that, like, Barack Obama showed any sort of, you know, sign of courtesy that was perceived as deference by the right, they were like, he bowed to the queen of whatever, you know, but like, and, you know, they, like, and if a right-winger was like, oh, I'm not fucking, like, not even didn't know to curtsy to the queen, but, like, refused, they'd be like, oh, of course she doesn't have to. That's why we won a war in 1776, baby. But, like, you know, because Meghan Markle is black and thus, in their minds, obviously left-wing, even though I don't know if she has politics.
I don't think she does.
Like, maybe generically, like, vaguely Democrat in, like, the Hillary Clinton girl boss, like, I'm with her sort of, like, aesthetic way, but, like, not in any sort of policy way. I don't know if she believes in anything. She might. I have no idea. But, like, they assume that she has to be, like, you know, on the left because she is black. And, you know, so, oh, like, black person did thing, thus I must take opposite position. That's the whole right-wing outrage shit, because they don't give a fuck about the monarchy. Like, most of them do not care about the Queen of England.
Who else does it care of me?
Me either.
You know what? Ben Shapiro, I agree with you on this. And your sister, Abby Shapiro, I agree with you on this. You know what? Abby Shapiro probably does care about the monarchy.
No, the thing is, no, he does care, or he is pretending to care. So you're not agreeing with him on it. He was saying that, like,
No, I think Abby Shapiro. I think the hot girl cares about the monarchy.
Yes, but
she really strikes me as, like, a royal wedding watcher.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But like, what I'm saying is that, like, Ben at least was pretending to give a shit about, like, the cultural norms. He was like, of course you bow to the Queen of England. Like, how do you not know this?
You know
Anybody should bow to the Queen of England.
He might care about that kind of shit because he's all about, like, European culture.
I don't think he genuinely does.
Have really?
Yeah, but like I don't think I can't.
Besides these dumb fucking customs, and
I don't think he really gives a shit. I think that it's just that he had to, like, you know, do his fast talk pitch to, like, get mad at a black person.
Sure.
A black person was in the news, so he had to get mad. That's his whole thing. Like, he just it's like a bull seeing a red cape. He sees melanin and he just starts to spaz. Like, that's just what he does.
That's me when I saw melatonin supplements were on sale at Whole Foods yesterday, baby.
Yeah, pow.
I'm just kidding. I have a very easy time falling asleep.
Lucky you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I thought, you know, this, like, you know, about a week of, like, not drinking and shit. Like, last time that I did something like that, like, my body immediately was like, okay, good, we're gonna get some good sleep now. And then this time it was like, no, we're gonna give you horrible nightmares, and you will only be able to sleep for like an hour at a time randomly. And then you'll sleep for like 6 hours during the day sometimes. Maybe.
Oh my god, it's almost midnight. What?
No, I was waiting for the file to... Are you saying you're gonna leave, or are you hang up for a little bit? Or?
I'll finish my drink.
Okay. I'm gonna pee again because something's going on. But
Dope.
yeah. in the, no one's chatting.
Nice. Nice!
Nice! Do you want to do...
What?
Do you want to do another race, or want to do...
Up to you. Do you want to do another race? Do you want to play something else? Do you want to stop streaming? What do you want?
What do I want? Let's just do another race. It's simple. We're already here.
Alright, another race.
Because I don't want to have to like go and change the stream settings. And after you leave, I'll probably...
Probably what?
After you leave, I'll probably switch to Hades or something.
My game after I leave? No, why am I even looking at this? You know I'm only about the drip.
Yeah, I don't know what you got going on tomorrow night, but if you feel like hanging tomorrow as well, like I'm around.
Oh, I'll let you know.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, well, we gotta be cute. Okay.
Where else do we need stars? Sure.
Do you think your viewers like watching me like build a car every single time as if I'm picking out an outfit?
I don't know, because
Because that is how I treat it. It's like, ooh, what do I want to wear for this run?
oh man. So like I guess like 4 years ago, me and Will started working on this pilot that like it was kind of a synthesis of like two things that we had already written in some form or another into like, you know, a new thing. And so like we got, I don't know, like it's for an hour long. So we've gotten like, you know, a couple acts into it, and then just kind of fell off, you know, life, depression, work, etc. And then, you know, I've during the pandemic, specifically during the last couple of months, I've picked it up a couple of times and written a few pages. But I wrote the other night when I ended my stream, I wrote 23 more pages.
Oh, good.
So, you know, I'm trying to do shit, you know. I've actually had a pretty productive week. Like, it feels like I've not done anything, but, like, I edited 3 episodes of a podcast and wrote 23 pages of a script, so I've done something.
Yeah, I just went to my day job every day. I did do stand-up once this week. For the first time since
What, Thanksgiving?
November. Yeah. Oh my god. And it wasn't even that bad.
Nice. Was it
I
like,
was
was it like a
expecting to
roof
do
or
worse.
something?
I'm not even gonna lie. Oh damn, I'm so close to the end. Ugh, I'm gonna be bad. Ugh.
I tweeted this the other day, and you know, it got strong reaction, but not much reaction. And it's Mario and Luigi are Italian, Wario and Waluigi are Polish.
That's absolutely true.
That's my opinion.
That's absolutely true. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. I didn't even have to think about it. I was like, just yes, absolutely, they're polar. Because it's not. First of all,
some truths are just self-evident.
There's no proof. They don't have to be literal. Let's start there.
Right.
Like.
Oh, and the thing is.
Also,
like,
Mario and Waluigi not related to each other. They're friends.
Right. Like, yeah, Wario. I don't know if he has like a canon backstory.
He's evil Mario.
Right. Well, he's a canon like position, but like I don't know if they ever explain like where he came from. You know, etc.
Well, did they ever explain where any of them came from? Who are Mario and Luigi's parents? We don't know. We just know they're brothers.
That's true. That's fair.
To my knowledge, they're Italian immigrants who live in Brooklyn.
Right.
And then Mario and Waluigi can be Polish immigrants who live in Brooklyn and don't like the fucking Mario brothers.
Right.
And Mario's name is Mario because his name was too freaking complicated. They changed it to immigration. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Or it used to happen all the time. And it's a pretty old franchise.
Yeah. But, you know. Yeah.
It happened in my family, although I think they actually chose to change their names at immigration. And by think, I mean me. Woo! I am eating ass! This is not the
I was doing great, and then I got fucked there at the end.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be 12. I'm not even gonna finish.
I came up with a spin-off of Luigi's Mansion.
Okay.
Waluigi's Wisconsin.
Oh!
It's a T-Pain thing, but also a Waluigi thing. It's, you know, T-Pain rhyme Mansion with Wisconsin. This is what happened. Yeah. Anyway.
Is it a game where Waluigi just like raises cows?
He becomes the general manager of the Green Bay Packers.
It's just 2K.
Yeah, it's a story mode of 2K, but you're Waluigi.
Yeah.
And you have to like, you have to do things like eat at Culver's, and you know, something else that happens in Wisconsin. I don't know a lot about Wisconsin, I'm realizing.
Never been.
Nor I. I've not been.
I do know they have dairy farms there. That's why I was like.
They do.
Yeah.
A lot of cheese.
So, oh my god, wait. So it's like.
It can be like Harvest Moon, but it's Waluigi.
Yeah. Like Stardew Valley, Waluigi. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, it's like, you know the board game Life?
Yes.
Where you like choose a career kind of randomly?
Yes.
So it's like you're Waluigi and you choose a Wisconsin career kind of randomly.
Yeah.
So at the start of the game, you kind of roll a dice and it's like, okay, manager of the Green Bay Packers, it's just 2 cows. And then, or it's like, okay, dairy farmer, and it's just
Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley.
Yeah, it's literally just Stardew Valley. And maybe a third thing, opiate addiction.
Move to Brooklyn, become a podcaster.
Yeah, who's that referring to? I know you're.
There's several.
Who's from Wisconsin that we know?
I want to say Matt Christmas might be from Wisconsin. I know he's from the Midwest.
I'm on the East Coast, baby. I don't respect any of those square ass states.
Well, that's not one of the square ones. That one's shaped like a ham.
Buddy, I don't even fucking know. You think I fucking know?
Not quite. Michigan's one's like a mitten, but like Wisconsin's vaguely mitten-like as well.
You think I know the geography of anywhere else that isn't on the fucking Acela train? I don't. Okay, I don't.
Yeah, I honestly
I was
like.
born with the privilege of living in a major metropolitan city my entire life, so I don't know anything about fucking my state,
Shit.
whatever.
I got fucked at the end again.
I've never had any like weird ass deep fried foods.
Oh,
That's
man.
not true. I had deep fried Oreos at somebody's college donuts.
You gotta have it fresh.
It was extremely delicious.
Yeah, I do look. Well, the thing is, we have our own here in New York. We have our own like deep fried foods that you
people act like
you know when there's the San Gennaro festival, you can get Zeppelis, and you know.
We have something called fucking fried dough.
Is it just like a funnel cake?
Yeah, it's like a funnel cake, but without the artistry. And I know what you're thinking. Could there be anything more delicious? Absolutely not. I love fried dough.
Yeah, I mean, you know, everywhere has their like regional shit.
Yeah, of course.
But like, yeah, I've never. The only place in the Midwest I've been is Chicago. You know,
I would like to go to Chicago.
Chicago's cool. I like Chicago. Chicago is an interesting city. Because, you know, it's the most New York looking, I think, of a major American city, but it's clearly not New York.
I think it looks like Chicago.
Yes.
Got its own look. It's got
It does.
a lot of very distinctive architecture.
Yes. But, like, of any American city, the one that looks closest to New York is Chicago.
Okay.
It is its own thing. I'm not saying it's not, you know. But like, and it has, you know, it has good public transit, and like, they use, or at least they did a few years ago. I haven't been on like the L. I didn't go on the L last time I was in Chicago, but like, they used the same rolling stock as some of the lines here in New York. So like, it is very familiar. And that's why they were able to shoot a lot of Spider-Man 2 there. Because like, if you play your cards right, you can cheat it a little bit, you know. But like, it is its own thing, and they're like, they are a lot more surface nice than we are.
Yeah, that checks out.
You know, like I've never been like bought drinks by so many fucking strangers as I have been in Chicago. And like everyone's like, yeah, come on, hang out, let's hang out. Da, 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 da. Like everyone's just way less standoffish, I think. Less of like a hard exterior. In general. You know, it's still a city, and it has its own shit going on. But like, they also have different throwbacks, which was really interesting. That was like a running joke when me and Will were there for Riot Fest in September of 2019. It was like every time we were out, like there was one bar that we went to kind of by accident, and it ended up being like, we decided to go every night as a bit.
Okay, that's a bit, sure.
Yeah. And like, on like the Saturday night, it was very like normie clubby. And they had like a lot of like 90s throwbacks, but not the same ones that they would play at like 101 or Three Diamond Door or whatever back in the day. It was just like other songs that you were like, oh fuck, I remember this song. This was a banger from the 90s.
Yeah.
Just a different set of 90s bangers.
Sure.
And so people just kept looking at each other going, different throwbacks. Because they have different throwbacks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it's a nice city. I like it. And I got friends there.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'd go.
Yeah. You know, once we start getting corporate sponsors for our various creative pursuits, you know,
That'll happen.
look, I think that the the sponsored road trip scheme is not out of the realm of possibility.
I just truly don't believe that going to the base pro shops pyramid is a dream of mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bass pro shops pyramid.
Yeah. I was gonna let it slide.
I do it every time. I always call it the base pro shops pyramid.
It's because you're dressed like Elaine from Seinfeld. So your mind's on the intro.
I'm not even dressed like Elaine from Seinfeld. I always look like this. I cannot change.
I know you're not cosplaying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a very Elaine outfit.
I cannot.
I know that's not the intention.
I cannot change my face or my hair. I can change my hair, but I choose not to.
Right.
I cannot change my face. I choose not to change my hair. I choose not to change the way I dress. I cannot change that my mom knows her dad, okay?
You are who you are, you know?
I am who I am. Another race, switch games, or stop streaming. It's up to you.
We can stop streaming. We'll throw on an Utna.
Yeah, I will watch another episode of Utna.
I'll go back on later. Like so if anybody's watching, I'll do some Hades later. But I want to reclaim my phone, which in the living room is what I use as a camera for this.
For the record, if anyone thinks I look like Elaine, I consider that a huge compliment.
Yeah.
She's hot, dude.
She is. Still.
I would love to be a MILF one day.
You know, I'll never know the honor, personally. But if I change my mind on children, and so does my partner, it seems like a stretch, but like if that were to happen, you know, if those stars were to align, I could be a DILF, I guess. Right, so still no one in the chat. Let me see if anybody's watching that I need to tell. Yeah, okay, so thank you for hanging out. I might be back later, but we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. So take it easy.